for Allah, and you're spending it in the way of Allah. You're not spending it in something illa izza. This is social problem solving in our society. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, whatever he says is absolute truth. And he said, ما زاد الله عبدا بعفو إلا عزا. That Allah will only increase a servant who pardons others in dignity. There are too many folks that don't speak to one another. There are too many folks that will hold iman and tuma'nina. And therefore he's telling us that when you pardon others, Allah will only increase you in dignity. When you pardon others, Allah will increase you in dignity. You pardoning people is not going to make you lower, it's going to make you higher. You pardoning others, Allah will only increase you in dignity. If you believe in Rasulullah's words, then you would actually accept this. وَمَا تَوَاضَعَ أَحَدٌ لِلَّهِ إِلَّا رَفَعَهُ اللَّهُ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ. The last segment of this hadith is that there isn't anyone who humbles themselves for Allah except that Allah will elevate them. So we Muslims must increase our humility. We must walk the earth with humility as عباد الرحمن الذين يمشون على الأرض هونا طبهم الجاهلون قالوا سلام. We must be those who are with him, those who truly follow him, are strong against the defiant, combative disbelief of one another. So these are qualities that will solve a lot of our social problems: humility and forgiveness. And additional socio-economic problems that will help many who are in need of the surplus which Allah has entrusted us with is by giving charity and knowing that Allah will multiply our rewards tremendously in this world, and He will give us many rewards in the akhirah as well, as long as what we give is sincerely for the sake of Allah and in good causes to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I hope inshallah ta'ala we are inspired by listening to the short hadith. I didn't do it justice because we need to focus more on the second two, but for the sake of time inshallah we will try to cover the second two components next week, as we have a different narration of this hadith to cover inshallah ta'ala. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive our many shortcomings, to pardon our sins. I ask Allah to conceal our faults, to elevate our status, to make beloved to our hearts what please Him and dislike to our hearts what displeases Him. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give shifa, healing to all those who are suffering of health ailments and aches. Oh Allah, You are the healer. There is no healing but Your healing. We ask You to heal all of our brothers and sisters who are suffering. And oh Allah, we ask You to remove their hardship. And oh Allah, who is oppressed, oh Allah, remove their oppressors. And oh Allah, remove their oppression. And oh Allah, give them victory over their oppressors. And oh Allah, we ask You to guide those of us who are misguided. And oh Allah, we ask You to give shifa to those of us who are sick. And oh Allah, we ask You to help those who are seeking marriage and provide them with beautiful, righteous spouses. And oh Allah, we ask You to help those who are married and strengthen their marriage and fill it with harmony and love. And oh Allah, we ask You to help those who are seeking to have children and provide them with beautiful children, Ya Rabbal Alameen. And oh Allah, we ask You to guide our community, guide our congregation, and guide our ummah ever so gently to Your deen, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Oh Allah, provide us with the best of this world and the best of the hereafter, and pardon all of us from the punishment of the hellfire. اللهم حبب إلينا الإيمان وزينه في قلوبنا وكره إلينا الكفر والفسوق والعصيان واجعلنا من الراشدين. ربنا أوزعنا أن نشكر نعمتك التي أنعمت علينا وعلى والدينا وأن نعمل صالحا ترضاه وأدخلنا برحمتك في عبادك الصالحين وأصلح لنا في ذرياتنا إنا تبنا إليك وإنا من المسلمين. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. اللهم يا فارج الهم ويا كاشف الغم، اللهم يا فارج الهم ويا كاشف الغم، فرج اللهم هم المهمومين ونفس كرب المكروبين، وأصلح أحوالنا وأحوال المسلمين. اللهم أصلح أحوالنا وأحوال المسلمين. اللهم احقن دماء المسلمين. اللهم احفظ بيوت المسلمين. اللهم احفظ أطفال المسلمين. اللهم احفظ مساجد المسلمين. اللهم احفظ مدارس المسلمين. اللهم احفظ مقدسات المسلمين. اللهم احفظ فطرة المسلمين. اللهم احفظ إيمان المسلمين. اللهم ردنا والمسلمين إلى دينك ردا جميلا. اللهم ارحم ميتنا واشف مريضنا واهد ضالنا وزوج أيمنا وارزق عقيمنا واقض حوائجنا واغننا اللهم بك عمن سواك. واجعل اللهم تجمعنا هذا تجمعا مرحوما وتفرقنا من بعده تفرقا معصوما، ولا تجعل فينا ولا منا ولا معنا شقيا ولا محروما. اللهم إنا نسألك الخير كله عاجله وآجله ما علمنا منه وما لم نعلم، ونعوذ بك من الشر كله عاجله وآجله ما علمنا منه وما لم نعلم. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار، وأدخلنا الجنة مع الأبرار برحمتك يا عزيز يا غفار. وصل اللهم وسلم وبارك على نبينا وحبيبنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. جزاكم الله خيرا. Two quick announcements. One is that we have refreshments in the mirror hall as you exit to the right of where I'm pointing right now, the building. In the mirror hall, inshallah ta'ala, please join us for refreshments. And secondly, we have on the 27th of January, right after Maghrib, we have a dinner in the gymnasium. Please RSVP for the dinner, and inshallah we will enjoy dinner between Maghrib and Isha from 6 to 7:30. 7:30 we will pray Isha here inshallah, and then after prayer we will have a lecture on the seerah, the biography of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Thank you and have a wonderful evening. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If you need a chair, you can always get it. We have a bunch of them here. I do too.